It's done. I've been working on this
Why?
This podcast has been going on.
Why is one so important?
So sit back and relax. Melanie P. Talk to him.
Scary with Melanie P. That's scary with Melanie P. Come on. Here we go.
Welcome to another episode of the That's Scary with Melanie P podcast. Listen, y'all.
What is going on?
This is take four. Listen, this is take 4 of this episode, and I want you to zoom in to the TV at this moment because this is greatness. Because I have identified that the inspiration, the motivation, the propulsion that we are going to give you guys for 2024 is trying to be stopped. This is our 4th take of this episode, so it's so important that you subscribe to the channel, that you go right now. We'll pause for you, get a notebook, write down these tips. We are giving you the top 10 tips to make your 2024 great, to be proactive, to propel you right now in November, to make your January, February, and so on of 2024 great. We have friend to the show, certified trainer, motivational speaker, father, teacher, any and everything under the sun. SJ Nixon back with us. SJ Nixon, how is your mental on this 4th
mental
take?
check? And my mental check-in is crazy. Like I love to be. So my alter ego is the juggernaut. And once the juggernaut gets forward momentum, you cannot stop him. So many obstacles will be in your way to stop you.
So scary.
But if you have a juggernaut mentality, there is no way that your forward momentum will be impeded. There is no way that your forward momentum will be impeded.
Mm-hmm.
So mental check-in, like I said before, I got excited because yesterday I saw the original Grinch. And the original Grinch, and I'm not talking about Jim Carrey, I'm talking about the 30-minute version.
Absolutely.
The cartoon version, with Boris, I want to say Boris Kornoff. I think that's who the original person was. I might be wrong, but I know Boris is the first name is right. And it got me into that happy mind frame. So from a mental standpoint, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great.
Absolutely.
I'm in Christmas lights right now. I'm in my Christmas lights mentality. Let's work.
Christmas lights. Absolutely. So as I said before, this is our take 4. Do Androids not have D&D? I mean, let us know. This is our take 4, y'all.
I got people keep calling me that won't stop calling me.
That is so scary. Listen, y'all, listen.
Ain't that crazy?
Make sure you are subscribed to That's Scary with Melanie P podcast. Make sure you are following me on That's Scary _podcast. We got some great stuff in store for you. We have this top 10 tips on how to make sure you are living a good 2024. Now, listen. We know you go on YouTube, people are searching this same question, like, what can I do now? What can I do to make sure my 2024 is great? Do a vision board, get with my friends, do this, do that, and the third. This is real, raw, transparent. We're regular people. We done been through the storm. We done been through 4 takes of this episode. So at the end of the day, we're keeping it raw and real. This is not no fake mess. This is what we know that you need to do to propel yourself for 2024. Before we jump into 2024 propulsion, Google it.
Say it.
We want to talk about P. Diddy. Listen, everywhere you've turned this week, it has been P. Diddy, Cassie, P. Diddy, Cassie, Cassie, P. Diddy, Cassie, P. Diddy. SJ, before we get into your mental health check-in, maybe we should start there. I don't know. What are your thoughts on this whole P. Diddy and Cassie situation?
The sad thing about the world is about how much money do you have to cover up what you have done.
Mm.
And if your money is has the amount of length to cover it up, well,
Mm-hmm.
maybe it will work, or maybe it could give you peace. So it could be peace, or it could cover up. One of the two things is you will be warm in the cold
Mm.
whenever the cold comes for you. So think about this. Diddy had enough money to say, you know what? I know this is a cancellation culture that we're in. And I don't feel like going through 3 years of litigation of things that might be. I got enough money. I'm a billionaire.
Mm.
Take that.
Take that.
Take that. Feel me? So as I'm gonna say, hey, look, you know what? If it's yay or nay, let me give this 30 million off and move to my next, and then I'll keep moving. I saw on Instagram when he sang the song, I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was like, wow. So if you have that much confidence, hey, do what you need to do. You know what? You know what we miss?
What?
We miss so much that our counterparts do this in front of us all the time. And once we do the same thing, now everybody are in an uproar and we're ready to hang the NIGG.
And you know what? It's an interesting point you made. This is very authentic because I had the same the same impression last time, the same expression last time. So I know that my opinions probably will be. Listen, I don't care at this point. At Take 4, I do not care. Listen, Cassie was 19, so she was a teenager, and as a teenager, we know that their brains are not fully developed, and I understand that. I don't know how long, but I know that Cassie stayed with him a very much long time after 19 for many, many years. I do know that Cassie benefited from their relationship. And I do know that Diddy also benefited from their relationship as well. All I can say is that at the end of the day, Cassie got her money. Diddy got his second chance, his 9 lives, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Here's my thing. Here's my thing that's very probably not popular. If it was truly about the fact that, oh, I'm a victim and I want to stop other victims, then I would have wanted to see him in jail. I would have wanted to see him under the ground. I would have wanted to, see you on trial. Okay. But at the end of the day, money talks. The same money that talked. Bullshit walks. The same money that was able to silence her from this 30 million plus check is the same money that silenced her from leaving in that situation. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Hate me. It is what it is. How many people can say that if they had an opportunity to be in them shoes where Cassie was at 19, 20, 21, 22, that they would have been like, oh no, this is wrong. I don't want this. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people are just not being honest. And I feel like this is probably not the popular opinion. I am definitely for women, for women's rights, for women to say no. I'm for all of that. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to lie. If P. Diddy gave me a chance at 19, child, and I had my whole life set up, I can't say that I would have not did the same. So at the end of the day, I'm going to have a whole separate show dedicated to this conversation. But I really just wanted to kind of touch on, what a black man's thoughts was. I mean, P. Diddy is your era, and it seems like you are on the side of P. Diddy. I'm not on
the side of P. Diddy, but I'm on the side of what it seems like that has happened is I have enough money to get myself out of whatever it is, and I can choose
right
if it's going to be a negative or a positive.
Money talks.
Money talk, bullshit walk.
It is what it is. And I think that, it's the same. Listen, where is Elvis? And where is that other guy who is the movie producer who has all those movies with all them young Asian girls? Like, listen, I'm just, the black men really get put to the fire. And I'm not saying that they should not. I'm not saying that it's not warranted. But Elvis, what's the dude that, was married to the Asian lady and was molesting little girls, and we still play
What
his.
you talking about?
Yeah, I can't think of his name. But at the end of the day, justice for women at the end of the day. But let that shit be equal across the board. Let it be equal across the board, because we still have a whole shrine to Elvis, who was a whole pedophile. You know what I'm saying? So listen, a whole other topic for a whole other day. We have our top 10 tips on how to propel you and prepare you for 2024. SJ, what is your number one tip?
Number one is have a relationship with the Lord and try to fellowship with the saints. So if you don't have that mind frame of, you know what, I need to focus in on where my source is,
Mm-hmm.
then you can't connect to where your source is.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not correct?
Correct.
You only can get energy from a source. Is that not correct?
Correct.
So you want to be in that mind frame of, you know what? Hey, you know what? I think I grew up in the church. I know I grew up in the church.
You think
I was always in that mind
Right.
frame of living what I've done. What do that about?
living what you've done.
Yes. And that's making sure that I have a relationship with the Lord.
Number
And
one.
I connect with the people that have that power. Because if I don't connect with those people that have that power, and I connect with myself, and I don't connect with what my power is, I can't move forward.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What is number two?
Meditation. Meditation is crucial.
So important.
This morning, I kind of got up and I said, hey, you know what? I have 15 minutes before I could get my kids up and get the family and all that good stuff. And I said, hey,
I done heard this story 4 times. I done heard this story 4 times.
hey,
Go
I'm
ahead.
trying
I'm so
to tell
sorry. Go ahead.
you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
So listen, that is my family waking up. This is terrible.
Listen.
It's too late,
Meditation. People talk about meditation. Y'all, we done recorded this 4 times. This is how much we love the That's Scary.
We can't do it
family.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Meditation.
So hold
Go
on.
ahead.
You might have to work this out. You might have to do some editing on this. Woo. Okay. So number 4. Number 2. Meditation.
Got it.
Focus in on connecting with yourself.
Absolutely.
Focus in on seeing the things that you want to happen and seeing them like they have already been done.
Manifestation.
One of the things that we don't do is see what we can do.
What?
This is crazy.
This is horrible.
I can't get past meditation.
Meditation.
Say it.
So here's the thing. When it comes to meditation, people always talk about the fact that, I need to meditate for 30 minutes. I need to meditate for an hour. And then that stops you. That stops you from meditation. Here's the thing. Being able to sit quietly in your thoughts is such a powerful, 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 powerful tool. And I think that where mainstream and society gets you is the fact that they put it in your mind that, when I meditate, I need to be a monk. I need to sit here for 30 minutes and sit in silence. And that's not true. Meditating is a muscle, is an exercise, just like any other disciplinary act that you're trying to put on yourself. Meditation, you need to start at 1 minute, build up to 5 minutes, build up to 10 minutes, and so on and so forth. But being able to sit in your thoughts and clear your mind is the most powerful thing that you can do. Think about it. Let's just dumb this down to some real low level stuff.
Let me come back down. So every morning, one of the things that I do, and I did it this morning, I had 13 minutes before. But we gotta do this again.
No, go ahead. I'm not doing this again. 13 minutes, you got your kids up, you got your family up. Please help. Sorry.
I can't think of it. This is being recorded. Don't use none of this shit.
I'm using all of this because I'm not doing this no more. Meditation. He got up. He gets up at 4:45 every morning. He gets his family up. Before he got his family up, he sat down. He meditated for 13 minutes. Yes, it is, y'all. I'm not recording this again. I'm not recording this again. You meditated for 13 minutes and then you got your family up. How is that important to you?
No.
What are your thoughts on Meg Thee Stallion and Party? Do you have a thought about that?
Who?
Meg Thee Stallion. Have you heard Meg Thee Stallion? It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of different stuff going on, y'all. I'm so sorry, y'all. I know y'all love me because it is what it is. I got over 40,000 views, y'all. Do not come for us.
Yes, but you put me on this bullshit when I did that shit 4 times. God damn.
It is what it is.
This gonna be the shit that's gonna get your numbers up.
Sheldon. Okay. You got up this morning and you meditated for 13 minutes. What happened?
Yes.
What happened?
Everything was good.
Tip number 3. Tip number 3.
I can't even go into this.
What is
it? Find out what your spiritual gift is. So my spiritual gift is being prophetic and being a teacher.
If you're prophetic, why didn't you prophesy that the record button?
Well, the problem is I got an echo in the background again, and that's what's fucking me up.
You got an echo background again?
Yes.
So okay, listen. Yep. My fans understand what it is. Let's test this out.
I got horrible echo in the background.
You have echo now? You have echo now?
Say it again.
Do you have an echo now? Okay, boom. There we go.
No.
Let's keep
all right, let's go back to tweet. All right, so let's go into meditation. That was fucking me up, Dad. Because when hearing me back, feel like I'm fucking up. You feel me? Let's go back to meditation. You gonna have to edit this, Melanie. You ready?
Yes.
So tip number 2, meditation.
13 minutes.
Can I hear your words?
Absolutely.
There we go.
Absolutely.
So from a meditation standpoint, what you want to do every day is focus in or remove the mind frame that you're trying to put in. So what does that mean? How do I clear the cookies and the cache of my mind? So I had 13 minutes before I got up, before the 6 o'clock time frame, 6 o'clock a.m. time frame for my family to get up. And I said, you know what? Let me play something from YouTube from a manifestation frequency standpoint and listen to it and remove what I'm having stress about. Let me play this sound out and then let me focus in on what I need to not focus in on, because that's what the problem is. When you focus in on the thing that you have to do, you can't make a move on what you need to make a move on. So what you have to do is know that, hey, let me focus in on the sound and the frequency of high manifestation to get to the next point. Because if you don't focus in on getting to the next point, you're going to miss out.
Right.
So as I listen for that 13 minutes, I listened to that sound frame. I flowed. I woke up in the day. It's something about this meditation I can't get past. Once I got there.
Wait, when you say that you woke up in the day, what does that mean? You woke up in the day? What does that mean?
This will be the worst show ever.
Now, do you wake up in the night normally? What does that mean? You woke up in the day.
Ooh. Hey, listen. When you put this show on and you get your 100 million views, understand that the devil has stopped meditation. Feel me on this one. Remember this day. When he said, remember me on this one. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be real on this.
Absolutely.
Have a relationship with the Lord and meditate.
Yes.
He stopped it every time I meditate.
Stopped it. Wow. That's deep. That's real deep.
21 minutes in. All right, now I'm gonna go to 3. Find out your spiritual gifts and know how to use them.
Yeah.
My spiritual gift is teaching and being prophetic. So if you know what's going on and you can teach to others, some people will try to skew what's going on with that.
Absolutely.
If you don't know what your gift is, then you can't use it. I read something on Instagram that said, hey, find out what your spiritual bad atrophy is and then use it. If we don't use those things that we know that, think about this. I was the leader of the Tiny Tot Choir in Enoch Chapel. If I didn't use that stuff that my mama took us to church and took me to Sunday school and Bible school for, if I didn't use that in my regular life, I would be messed up now. But think about how we got messed up in number 2. We couldn't get past meditation. Use this for this time frame. If we couldn't get past meditation, but we can get into finding out what our gifts are, that means we need to really use.
Now, here's a transparent question for you, and this is not being funny at all. But
I'm on it.
It's not being funny. Let's be honest. How did you go from the Tiny Tot Choir to being a stripper?
What? So, all right, not a problem.
Listen,
in your life, you have to be able to know if you straddle the fence or don't straddle the fence. You have to pick a side.
Pick a side.
And then once you pick your side,
right,
you move forward. It's like a track meet. I'm also the regional champion of the 400 in North Carolina, in Charlotte, North Carolina, in North Carolina.
You the what now? What are you now? You the what?
One of the regional champions in high school track in the 400 from going through Charlotte as I moved through Hanover.
Learn something new every day.
It's the worst interview ever. But what I'm telling you is, trust me, that's how I went to college.
So Tiny Tot Choir to track star to stripper to teacher. Listen, I respect that because at the end of the day, what I want, listen, I'm always saying being transparent and raw. So
don't use none of this shit.
People,
the worst show ever.
Here's the raw. 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 People be on YouTube. YouTube and social media is a facade. People do not show their ups, their downs, all those things. And my show from episode 1, episode 50.
We got to redo it.
No, has been about transparency. And if you look at this, Tiny Tot, okay, track star, stripper in the strip club, family man leading his family to church.
Melanie, you fight up now.
I'm not. This is raw and transparent. What's your next tip?
Next tip is be positive at all costs. Is this the After Dark top 10?
It is your top 10 tips as a certified trainer.
Yes, but you done put me on some bullshit.
What's your next tip? What's your next tip?
I can't give it. We got to redo it.
What's I'm not. No, I'm not. Because this is going out. This is 25 minutes. This is going out.
Done.
What
This
is your
is
next
done.
tip, Sheldon? Real talk. Because I
I'm
cannot.
done, Melody.
What's your next tip?
This is 31. I can't do no more.
Yes,
I'm
you
done.
can. What's your next tip, Sheldon? Real
I'm
talk.
sorry.
I
No,
done drove to university.
I'm not.
What's your next tip?
Mm.
Real talk. Professional going forward.
I can't.
Professional going forward. What's
No.
your next tip?
This
Next
is no, I can't. This ain't going right.
Sheldon, what's your next tip?
You don't have to edit the fuck out of this shit.
I will. Next tip.
And if some bullshit come out, trust me on this, I will launch a whole podcast against you.
Next tip. I'm professional. Next tip.
You got to find spots. Cause they this ain't even gonna go. This ain't gonna flow right.
Next tip.
I know you a information junkie.
Next tip.
You get some good shit right now, ain't you?
Next tip.
Next tip: take time out for one another, Melanie. Take time out to be able to
Selfless.
help your sister out on her podcast for the things that she needs to get them to where they need to be. Be able to flow. Be able to give and be selfless.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be selfish.
Absolutely.
Be selfless.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
What's your next tip, Nick?
Number 6 is workout. Workout. Every Thursday, I get the opportunity
Absolutely.
to work out parents and kids in the to help them remove stress from their body. And what we don't do as I would even say as Black people is we don't go out and make movements.
Mm-hmm.
We don't go out and do movements outside of the normal movements that we have to do every day. But when we were younger, we ran, we stretched, we moved, we did all of those things. And those things will hold us back if we don't make sure that we be in that mind frame of think about a car that you get for Christmas and you take it and you move it all the way back and then you get that little click sound in it.
What?
Move.
What tip is this? What tip is this? Is it be positive?
The same one.
What tip is this? What tip is this?
Every time.
Which tip is this?
Move forward and move back.
What tip is this? What tip is this? Be positive.
Take time for one another.
Okay, absolutely. Take time for one another. Absolutely. So here's the thing. Giving back. You feel better about yourself. Listen, I have been in some of my darkest times, some of my lowest times, and I have been able to give back. I will say, in some of my darkest times, giving to others has really filled my tank. And so I really truly feel like people are so self-gratification. What are you going to do for me? How's this going to benefit me? But sometimes you have to be selfless, as you were saying, and think about what can I do for somebody else? I am lacking in love. I am lacking in food. I am lacking in, discipline. What can I do for somebody else? Absolutely. Next tip.
Workout. Get in the gym. Melody, we can't do this anymore. We gotta stop this.
No.
I can't do this. I'm done.
So let me ask you a question, Sheldon, since you can't do this shit.
I can't do it anymore.
Okay, wait.
This 4 tries, Melody, this 4 tries. I can't do 4.
This is going on no matter what you say. What were your thoughts about Draymond Green?
Stop. No,
oh my God. You about to mess this up. This is going on YouTube no matter what you do.
Stop.
Go ahead.
This 4 tries done. This is what's going on. We're going to have to reset this
just
tomorrow.
Go with the flow. Like you're a professional. Tell me this. What are your thoughts? Did you see the Draymond Green
Melody,
fight?
I don't need you to put no bullshit out there.
I'm not. I know what I'm doing. I'm 50
off.
episodes in. I know what I'm doing. Just
follow
my lead.
Put no bullshit on me.
This is going out no matter what you say, Sheldon. So I'm
No,
gonna
it ain't, nigga.
edit this part out if you can just go with the flow. Did you
I'm
see?
gonna stop it.
Did
I'm
you?
gonna hit. I'm gonna hit leave. I'm ready to go. I'm done.
30 minutes. It'll be a 30-minute episode. What's your next
it'll be a
tip?
30-minute episode,
What
but
is
I'm
your
done.
next
I
tip?
swear I'm done.
What is your next tip, Sheldon?
Oh my God, nigga.
What's
The
your
tip
next?
is drink water. Drink water. That's it. I'm done. I'm done with this.
Now, why is
I've been
water
doing-
so
I've been
important?
off work since 4:30 doing this shit. You ain't hit record, man.
Why is water so important?
I don't want to talk about it.
I got Sheldon. Real talk. I done drove across town for you for that thing. You can do this for me. Seriously.
Yeah, but I ain't got it, man. I'm done. I swear. We got to do it. We're gonna have to do it Tuesday night.
Why is water so important?
It's done. I've been working on this.
Why is water?
This podcast has been going.
Why is water so important?
I don't want it.
Why is water so
I don't
important?
want it.
Sheldon, why is water so important? Why
not
is water so
important.
important?
I'm about done.
We got
I'm about
4
to be
more
done.
tips left until we end. Why is water so important? Professional. Why is
Yeah,
water so important?
You can't edit. You can't edit out this shit.
I will.
No. I'm telling you, I can't.
Why is
I'm
water?
not
Why is
going
water
on.
so important?
I had 10 great shit. What we did before we recorded was the best shit. Then it was better than it was before. And you ain't hit record. So I'm done, man. I ain't got no more. It's 8:30. When I get off this shit with you, I got to get up and go back to work in the morning.
Can I ask you one question? Because
What?
this is gonna go out regardless. So, why do you think Common is having such a difficult time in his dating life?
I will say this: women will cause men to do shit that they don't want to do.
So it's woman's fault.
Yep.
That's scary. How do you come up with that?
I'm done.
No.
I'm done, Melanie. Bullshit. This is bull.
This is not. This is going out. Y'all.
This is take 4, nigga. This 8:49, nigga. I'm supposed to be watching the game, man.
This is going out. So do you want to continue? This is
No.
going out. You can end this. You can fix
Find
this.
something else.
You can fix this. You can fix this.
No, I can't fix it. I'm done. We need let's redo it. Let me
I'm
tell
not
you this.
redoing this for the 5th time.
No, we got to redo this, man.
I'm not.
We got to redo this.
I'm not. This is going
We got
out.
to. Melanie,
Just
don't put this shit
tell us
on me.
I
I'm
am.
gonna go the fuck off.
Tell
It's gonna
us.
be a bad
Just
thing.
tell me the last 4 tips, and then we're done with this episode.
No, nigga, I ain't got no more tips. I'm done. I'm for real. I'm done.
Okay.
You should have hit record on the last one. I'm done on this shit.
You sat
I
there
can't
and
make
watched the button not pressing. Now you can
Yeah,
tell me.
I did not see the record button up there. I gotta go. We got to redo this.
Listen, y'all.
This is what
Thank
it is
you.
again.
Thank you
No.
for.
Let me say this. If this is shit for the end of the year, maybe the reason I can't come out is because it ain't the end of the year yet.
Mm-mm.
So don't use this. You got some blooper footage that you can use,
No,
but please, let's just redo this. I'm sorry.
I can't.
And matter of fact, I'll come to your house on next.
No, you won't.
We'll have to have fun. We can't do this over the phone.
Y'all, thank you for listening to another episode of the That Scary with Melanie P podcast. Listen, Sheldon, how can I get in contact with you, Sheldon?
You can't get in contact with me.
Tell us how we can get in contact with you if you want a consultation.
Through blood.com.
Tell us real. I have 2 more episodes to record after this, so I'm up here for the rest of the night.
Mel, we need to redo this. This is terrible.
I'm not.
I'm going to do not drop none of this stuff. You
I
can
am.
drop some of this comedy shit. I ain't playing with you.
Listen, I love you,
I will
but
drop out. All right, if you drop any of this music, any of this shit, I will drop songs. I'll drop music.
do it because it's really
I will
good.
be a trouble shit to get
Listen,
nigga. You remember this day.
Listen, I have over 3,000
I
subscribers.
know you got this shit off me, but I'm done, man. I ain't got no more. This four motherfucking accused of this shit in one night. And look who drinking the most.
At the end of the day, guys, we want you. Here's the thing. Like, let's just dumb this down. Here's the thing. In the world of war, sadness, loneliness, all types of things going on, if this episode can provide you with some kind of comical relief,
nothing. This episode gonna take you with nothing.
No. I know for 100% fact.
No, we gotta redo it.
My
We gotta
spirit,
redo it.
listen, the more you say that, the more you gonna be.
Matter of fact,
You are
I
on
know how to redo
live talking about doing it over when it's gonna be
we
on.
can redo it. Hey, let me say this to you. Let me say this to you. I got an idea. I want to do this, and this is a thought.
Here we go for the 6th time.
Yeah. I think if I come up there, I'm gonna come up this weekend. We're gonna do it.
Sheldon,
we're gonna do it at your crib.
It's gonna be December when you come up here. It's not gonna happen. This episode's going live.
Weekend.
Do you want to give me your last word?
Saturday morning. If I come up there Saturday,
that's Halloween. That is Thanksgiving. Do you want to give your last 4 tips? Give your last 4 tips. Give your last 4 tips. I'm good.
No, I ain't giving no last 4 tips.
Listen, what's your last 4 tips? Exercise, discipline,
live your life,
meditation.
Get something together. Don't let a motherfucker set you up. Watch out for niggas that's in the background. Watch out for niggas that's gonna set your ass up. Be on that Frank Lucas shit.
How's your mental health?
My mental health is great. Man, let me tell you something here. Real talk, it's 8:42. It's 8:42, Melanie. And I was supposed to be chilling by now. I was supposed to be done at 7:30.
You told me to start all over again that you had all the time in the world. That's what you told me.
I did, but I didn't. This ain't make it. We got redo.
I got literally 2 more episodes to record after this. I'm a professional. I've been doing this for 50 episodes. So at the end of the day, Sheldon, how can they find you?
Slave.entertainment.com.
How can they find you to book a consultation?
Slave.entertainment.com.
So you are on P. Diddy's side?
No. I don't even know who P. Diddy is. Who is that?
You heard it here first, folks. At the end of the day, here's the real talk. People have seasonal depression, and one thing about me, and I don't know if this is just something we have in common, but you spoke about you being a prophet, and I know for a fact I've had several spiritual.
I'm not a prophet. I thought I was not. God damn.
You said you were a prophet. You said you were a prophet. You said you were a prophet, Sheldon. Y'all, he has left us. I don't know what's going on here at this point. Listen, it is Thanksgiving week, and if this episode can bring happiness and joy and laughter to you, I love you. I want to emphasize on the fact that the holidays are not the best for everybody. Everybody don't have a family. Everybody don't have loved ones to go to. I love you. I love you. And you got 2 months to get to 2024. I've enjoyed this episode, and I'm going to see you in the next one, guys. Listen, at the end of the day, make sure you subscribe to That's Scary with Melanie P. That's Scary with Melanie P. That's Scary with Melanie P. You know where to find us.